partnerships based on Web3. Even the vwords.com has gone live. So congratulations for that. Everyone can check. They can go on vwords.com. That landing page, that website is now live. There will be much more that will come in the background of that later people can log in and they can do a lot of things. And the entire website for vwords is already built on Web3, guys. So it will be further developed and the new product will be attached. We will make sure that all the investments that company does in other places, we as a company, if we do any sort of investments or any type of partnerships, they can be seen by everyone, not an issue at all, as long as they are on a decentralized manner on our website, that's fine. And from the other side, from the network side, because you guys are members and you got your membership, for example, if you have an N membership, you can get your NFT. Some of you have already minted your NFTs in your own wallet or in a company custodian wallet that later you can change it or you can it or transfer it to your own wallets. So this is the very first step, of course. Right now, I see a number of people that they are purchasing in memberships. Some of them already minted their NFTs. The NFT minting program is completely live now. It's working for all the memberships. For any NFT that you have the right to take from this membership, you can actually mint it. And this is step one. So as long as you have your NFT with you, as an example, this NFT is then later connected to the staking program where you can do the staking. You can also take part in the Pad 22 launchpad program. So the entire direction of the company from here on, past 2 years, whatever we did, as I told you guys, it's there. But transitioning into 2024, because in a few days or in a few weeks, we will be in the new year, we will make sure that the company takes a complete different direction of becoming more transparent, more solid, transparent, and people can come and actually see everything on the smart contract. So if there is a program that will potentially be introduced to you guys, and the process of it will be explained to you guys, and then you should be able as leaders, as members of the community, to see the results on that, how the company works and everything. So I hope that answered the question. Moving forward is extremely important, of course. I think that question was related to that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Parwiz. All right, so the next question will be for me. And the next question is, what are the details of the river bonus and its relation to the matrix? Can matrix holders obtain the river bonus? So the river bonus is for the V25,000 and the N25,000 memberships. Whoever purchases them benefits every single month from the new purchases of the V and N25,000 memberships. So for all the people who have an active matrix position, of course, the matrix bonus is discontinued. That was something that we used to pay to additionally as points. We used to award them into the wallets. However, that was discontinued earlier this year. But anyone who does have an active matrix position, we give them a $15,000 discount in order to join the river bonus. So instead of a V or an N 25,000, they can just qualify for the river bonus with a V 10,000 or an N 10,000. So that's
just one correction. Yes. Sorry, I believe that's not river bonus. It's called the V bonus, correct?
The V bonus now, yes.
Okay, it was called at some point, of course, but it's the V bonus, right?
That caught me off guard. You're right. Yes. So the river bonus is now called the V bonus. Yes. Thank you very much, Doctor. So all the matrix holders can qualify for the same bonus that everyone else has to pay $25,000 membership for. They can qualify with just a $10,000 on the account that's qualified for the matrix. Okay, so the next question, Dr. Parwiz Daud, for yourself, it says, what is the status of sales of, I believe they mean the N memberships. It says N22, but I believe it means the N memberships. And is Validus implementing a strategy to... Okay, that doesn't make sense. Maybe that means that maybe they're speaking about the staking platform, Doctor. So what is the status of sales and the staking platform?
Thank you. So look, N membership, at the pre-sale phase right now, it's going okay, and we are preparing more material to explain, to present this. It's an amazing piece of product, of course, but because of so much, coming into the platform, you now have access to the minting platform. You have a back office for the NFT 22. And you have a showcase.nft22.io where you can see, everyone can actually generally see all our NFTs on that platform, just the graphics of it they can see. What they cannot see is the metadata behind it. So the connection with OpenSea, this is going to run, everything is running on Polygon network, of course. It's also collaborating with Ethereum as well as the Binance chain, the BSC, but it runs on Polygon. And if you go on OpenSea right now, and you can type in NFT22, just go OpenSea.io, NFT22, if you search for NFT22, the very first one is the NFT that we have. Click on that. You see the NFTs that people purchase. That's through N memberships. Of course, they purchase N memberships. They had the chance, the opportunity to mint the NFTs, and you can clearly see which NFTs are minted. There aren't so many. It's 30, 34, something like that. But we will encourage everyone to please complete your KYC, do your minting. Because once you do the minting, it will be available on the chain. It will be available regardless of which wallet, but you can clearly see that this NFT is minted. It's ready now. People can actually put offers to it. They can actually buy it off you. If you accept, you can actually transfer it to some other people's wallets. So all that is possible. It's going okay, but that's the Founders Collection. We recently came up with an offer for legacy edition of this NFT. There will only be 99 of those NFTs, and only for the time being, for the month of December, because right now we're starting the sale for that. The value of each legacy edition right now is going to be $55,000, but for the month of December, it's going to be half price. So we're giving a 50% discount. There will be more, of course, towards that, like in terms of promotions or videos and webinars. We all need to talk about that because then those who get one of those legacy editions, legacy collection, then they have a chance to be part of the 5% of all the profits this NFT 22 and PAT 22 ecosystem makes. So that's going to be something great. The NFT 22, I believe, is going to be one of the winner product, not only for this company, but throughout the entire industry. So we're fully focused on the NFT program and on the Launchpad program for 2024 to start. As soon as the staking comes in, you guys should be able to stake your NFTs. That 40% of whatever you purchase your membership should be allocated to your NFTs, basically. So that's ready. I hope that answers the question. Thank you.
Yeah, and with that being said, if I can just add on top of that, please. So our NFT program and everything that's part of the N membership is part of the DeFi space. And this is in an effort to allow our community to really take advantage. Now, some of you have seen the movement that's happening right now in the crypto market. To a lot of people are saying it could still be a bull trap. That means that it is just, literally what it says, a bull trap. So it's not really into the bull run yet. It's not the time where everything's going to start rallying, but it could be that the market reverses before it goes back up. And a lot of people are increasingly saying that the bull run has officially started. Either way, we also have the Launchpad, PAT 22. Now, we haven't spoken about it a lot, but starting in January, we're going to announce the first few projects on this Launchpad. This is exclusive to the Validus community, where you guys can take advantage of getting involved in some of the most potent, some of the most potential projects in the crypto space at the very, very beginning, before they even hit their decentralized exchanges, before any liquidity is put out there in the market, before the wider crypto community has access to them. So please do take advantage of that. I think that's an opportunity that should not be missed. And that is something that, personally, myself, Dr. Parwiz, and a lot of the members of the Validus community know the value of what a Launchpad can do. So just as a top up on that point. Thank you very much, Dr. Parwiz. So I will take the next question. It says, how does the company plan to regain trust after changes in conditions? And what's the strategy for frozen matrix situation? You mean accounts? Okay. So the first part of the question is, how does the company plan to regain trust after the changes that's been happening? Now, look, I really want to answer this question carefully because, of course, it's a very sensitive situation, and a lot of people are of certain opinions that Validus somehow, you know, is possibly not going to continue. First of all, I want to debunk that theory, and I want to let you guys know that we are 100% positive and optimistic about the possibility of Validus not just coming back, but getting much stronger than we ever were before in the coming year, in 2024, leading into 2025. To regain the trust of the market, of course, we are doing a lot of things in the background that isn't available for people to see. I just had one of, a few actually, black diamonds, blue diamonds visit us here in Dubai over the last few days. And they literally, almost every single one of them said at least 10 times to me after having just a 2-hour conversation. And these are, of course, top leaders. We went into detailed conversations with them. They were like, I'm so grateful I came because even they were affected by the amount of rumors that are out there in the market. So first and foremost, I want to encourage every single one of you, don't buy into rumors. Don't buy into things that people are saying without the company ourselves having, put that information out there. Now, I know that there isn't abundant information going out consistently from our side, and that is because we are restricted with what we can share in this period while we are finalizing the things in order to serve the community, in order to do the best for you guys. But don't believe the rumors. There's a lot of things out there that are being said that are not true about the company. So for us, the whole topic of regaining trust or regaining confidence in the market, it isn't the biggest challenge once we hit these goals that we have been chasing aggressively over the last 5 to 6 months. So that is our attitude towards this. And we truly believe that once we hit some of these goals, and we're going to speak about those leading into January and what the potential plans are and everything on a very brief level on this call today. But if we manage to hit any of those goals, regaining confidence in the market will not be a tough thing at all. And people will say,
just to add,
yes, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Look, absolutely. Just to add there, we've been here for 2 years. We are here. We're moving forward. One of the reasons that I was talking about the new strategies, a new way of decentralizing everything, is going to add to that credibility that people can actually see and see the difference, themselves. Our members today, whether they are active or not very active or inactive in our membership club in Validus entirely, they are still members of this community. Whether you're an active member, whether you are actively promoting or not, you still have an account with Validus. You're still part of this community. And the moment the right time comes, especially from here on in the new year, we have 2 things. Certain things which are outstanding from the past, and there should be a way that from now, moving to the future, how to work together, how to be together. And we've always said that this is not something going to be that's going to be temporary. We've always focused on things to be more permanent, and therefore you see that day in and day out the team is not decreasing, but it's actually increasing. So we're making sure that we are here to deliver. So that shows that we believe something is going to work moving forward from here on to the future while everything else is being resolved. So we need to actually focus to that future with a new approach, decentralization, with the help of Web3, AI technologies, that people can see themselves part of that global notion and movement and the vision of this concept. So I believe that will build with time, that will build that credibility, that integrity. And we were in search of finding that way. It took us a little bit of time, of course, going through different partnerships. Look, if we had to rush and lock arms with some random company or people or something that could be harmful for our people, this was something that we deliberately tried to avoid because we didn't want to be desperate, and to be in a position that we're vulnerable. No, do it correctly. People are with you. We are with our people, with our community. We will find a way together to move forward to the future. So I believe now we have closed some of those great deals. We have some great possibilities with us that you will get to know more and more in the new year to come. And I think that in turn will build credibility. And look, whether we do business together or not, we are always together. This is how I see this. Thank you.
Yes. So I think that's sufficient answer for that question. The second part of that question is the strategy for the frozen matrix accounts. So the matrix is discontinued, and that's indefinitely at the moment. So for now, the matrix is discontinued, and that's all we can say. All right. So the next question, Dr. Parwiz, is for yourself. What is the plan for the frozen gift wallet, and when can we expect clarity on redemptions for all the accounts?
So look, guys, once again, we have a few topics to discuss. One is the Viewers Classic. One is, of course, those gift wallets and the main wallet. So Mansour directly himself is fully focused on that. He's working in that department as well. We are all helping him, supporting him. He's leading, amazingly to give you guys the announcements and everything for January. We're working on all the strategies and everything. Gift wallet is one of them. So I believe post Viewers Classic, you will be making some announcement for the gift wallet also, right?
Okay, let me get into that answer then now, so that will set the base for everything else as well. So of course, one of the biggest questions that are here on the call today is what is actually happening in January, and what is the status for or what is the possibilities for redemptions on the Viewers Classic wallet, the gift wallet, and the main wallet. So today we have just a direction. Unfortunately, even till now, I know I told some of the leaders by the 15th to the 20th of December, we'll have a final confirmation on exactly what we can and cannot do. But at the moment, we cannot give a fixed answer, but I can explain to you the direction in which we're leaning, and that should give you some clarity on what potentially could happen. Once again, before I answer this clearly, the exact communication of that will go out in the next week to 10 days on exactly what we are able to do and what the confirmed results will be. However, in January, for the Viewers Classic, so the gift wallet and the main wallet for now will be on hold. These will not be unlocked in January regardless, but we will prioritize the Viewers Classic, and our intention is to aim to do a partial redemption of 5 to 10% of the points equivalent to the price of the memberships purchased for the people who completed 60 weeks. So in January, if you have completed 60 weeks already on your membership, of the initial amount that you paid for the membership, we aim to allow people to redeem a percentage of the initial amount paid for the membership. And this will exclude any existing redemptions or withdrawals. So if you've already made some bonuses, or if you've already withdrew or redeemed some of the points in your system, then that will be taken off the amount relatively. So just for clarity purposes, this is what we intend to achieve in January. We are still not there. We do have very, very high likelihood. In fact, again, in the next few days, in the next week to 10 days, we hope for a final confirmation. And if that comes through from our partner, then we do intend to initiate that. And if not, then we will let you know what the next plan for that will be. Regardless, what our attitude is towards these accounts is in three ways. Number one is for the Viewers Classic wallet to be unlocked, and for people to be able to redeem some points in exchange for crypto tokens, of course, for Bitcoin, equivalent to the amount of their memberships purchased. This is our first goal for 2024. And of course, this will be done in steps. So we will not be able to achieve this all at once. It will be done in steps. It will be done in as fair a manner as we can imagine. We will not prioritize any specific market, any specific organization. It will be purely based on the dates for memberships purchased. But that is our intention. We look to to look after our community and to reward the long, patient waiting time that everyone has been through. Then once that has been achieved, then we will consider, and again, this is all very theoretical based on what's going to happen in the coming weeks and months, but then we will consider the gift wallet and the main wallet once that has been achieved. And from there, we can discuss further plans. So as a commitment, we are 100% here to do whatever we can in order to facilitate this. However, at the moment, as I said, we still don't have final confirmation for this, and we expect this in the next week to 10 days. Okay, I hope that that's clear to everyone. And the communication about this, once again, just to avoid misinformation and just to avoid people misquoting us, the final communication for this will go out this month. It should go out in the next week to 10 days. And all of you will receive this either through newsletter, or you can see it on the Telegram, and maybe we'll also put an update on the back office. We will communicate to a satisfying level so that everyone understands where the company's at. And this is in our... Yes. The main date of announcement, I think it is set for January, of course, regardless. Yes, the main date for announcement is set in January. This month we will that's what we said, but this month we will update everyone as we discussed on what is most likely to happen in January.
Okay.
So we will send out communication in the next week or so.
Okay.
So that is that. Now, one thing I would like to add here as well is, again, regarding this topic, a lot of rumors have gone out. Some people have made false promises on behalf of the company that we will do this and we will do that. Once again, please do not let that interfere with the official communication that the company is putting out. We are here as, the president and the chairman. We're here in front of you, telling you exactly what it is. Don't believe anything else that people are putting out there. There's a lot of agents acting against us. There's a lot of people who want to make the situation worse for us, not better. So please do not buy into them and always stick to the official communication the company gives. All right. The next question, Dr. Parwiz, is can VWords Classic be converted to the credit wallet? And is the plan to redeem all VWords Classic by 2025 still in place? I don't know what plan that is, but that's the question.
Okay. Yeah. So once again, that announcement will come from Mansour in January. I will tell you this much. He will give you, of course, some updates this month when there is, something happening here, of course, that you will hear. But the January is very important. That announcement, the January is not here yet, but it's the other side of the year. It all depends on the situation at the time. So Mansour himself is, working very, very hard in that sector. He will come with the announcements, whether it will be possible. Right now, of course, it's not possible. Right now, we don't have the luxury to allow people for their points to send them to the credit wallet and use them. Okay, right now we don't know that. And the next part of the question was 2025. Maybe they mean 2024 or 2025. It's a little bit too early, I think. Please wait for the actual official announcement from the company, and that will ideally be in January, I think.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Parwiz Daud. Okay, Doctor, a few questions that I'll direct at you, as you're better placed to answer them. I think these are quite... So the first one is, when will there be training on the new platform changes?
A training for the new platform, right?
Yeah, all the changes that are happening on all the platforms, Validus, VWords, vMastery, and NFT. Yeah.
Correct. So in the beginning of the new year, because some of the work is under development right now, we just wanted the IT team, the tech guys to finish everything, the legal team, the compliance and everything. Once those things are all fine-tuned, the KYC, all the recent development, the new partnerships, a few new programs that will be attached to the Validus portal. Once those things are finalized and final, in the beginning of next year, in the first quarter, we will be very, very busy, of course. And part of that program will be a tutorial for everyone, basically, that they get to know how everything works. For example, for the NFT, already we've got a document that was actually posted on the Telegram channel, and it is in the NFT back office as well. So if you go towards minting, step by step, it explains to you how to connect your MetaMask to the platform, how to mint your NFT, and what does it mean by a company, in the company, you having a custodian wallet, and all these things. So all the steps are already mentioned, but a tutorial is set to go out alongside with the FAQs in the back office, I believe, after the new year. So this side of the year, I think everything is so much under development. Plus, there are holidays, bank holidays, the New Year holiday. People are excited. So this part of the program, I don't know how much could be done this side of the year, but 2024 is going to be a new chapter. We will take care of that.
Yeah, that is an important announcement as well, that we discussed in the last corporate call as well, and in the office, that in the last 2 weeks of the year, because of all the global festivities and a lot of different things mixing, and the new year coming up, also our office hours will be affected. That means the productivity and the speed at which developments are made will be affected. So the company will see slightly slower development in the last few weeks. So just keep that in mind as we enter towards the last stretch of the year. And this is, of course, a time where everyone prepares for the new year. We also have all our departments are setting new goals on exactly what needs to happen, analyzing the past year, seeing where we can improve from a corporate perspective in many different ways. So there's a lot of things happening. So just bear with us in these last 2 weeks. And in case of any delays, we would like to apologize for that upfront on behalf of the corporate office, as they requested me to do so. Right. So the next question is, if I renew by buying a new membership, can I withdraw once a month like the new members? Yes, so any memberships purchased, and this goes hand in hand with another question, I'll answer both together then. So any membership purchased after the 1st of July is part of, so the V membership since the 1st of July, they will be, the points will be credited into the new VWords wallet. So it's just called VWords. And the other question that's here is also, what is the difference between VWords and VWords Classic? So VWords wallet is the one where all the V memberships purchased after the 1st of July, they will receive loyalty points in the VWords wallet, the new VWords wallet. The memberships purchased before the 1st of July 2023, their loyalty points, of course, are being credited into the VWords Classic wallet. So the VWords wallet has a once a month redemption window on the 1st of each month, where people can request their redemption. And more recently, we have introduced very strict requirements for KYC to be approved prior to them being able to do so. But yes, to answer the question, if you purchase a membership now or anytime in the last few months, you will be able, once you pass KYC, you will be able to request redemption on the 1st of each month. And we will continuously evolve that system as well. On that point, the new VWords wallet also is due for some massive upgrades in January. We are still finalizing the exact direction. Of course, we have the full direction, but the nuances of it. So on this call, we will not be discussing it in great detail. However, in 2024, Dr. Parwiz already hinted towards this, that even our V membership will go to a more decentralized nature, and we are looking to make that service also more enhanced and more transparent for all the members who purchase the V membership to see exactly how they can benefit in multiple ways through the loyalty program. So I hope that clarifies that. I think I just went through the questions that are remaining in the general category, and they've pretty much been answered. If we go to the KYC category, Dr. Parwiz, the next question is, and I'll combine them because there's only 3, but they're pretty much in the same category. So regarding KYC, the first one is, what do people do if they have no passport or an outdated one for KYC?
So yeah, this is very important. I think, if you have a passport, great. If you don't have a passport, or for some reason you need to renew your passport. If you can't get one, then at least you should have some kind of a national identity card, an ID card, a photo card, driver's license, mainly for many countries around the world, because this is a business that we're doing together. So part of the entire concept that we're running, and we're going towards decentralization, new partnerships, the new big things that we're talking about. It's extremely important that at this time, at this stage of the company, these things are in place, and for all our members, KYC stands for know your customer. We need to know you and who you are, and for many purposes, for transparency purposes and all that. We would advise you guys to submit. If you don't have a passport or a valid passport, please submit a valid identity card or a driver's license, and it needs to have at least a minimum of 3 to 6 months validity, because it's very, very important. So you can't send something expired, so that will help our support team to take care of things. And it's very, very important. If you don't have it, please get it. Your account is there. Just make sure that you get it, that you're verified. It's very, very important for our ecosystem. Doing a KYC for a legitimate company. We want to take the company to the next level, guys. We need to grow. We need to go that extra mile. And sometimes we have choices, and sometimes we have to make the tough decisions. And right now was maybe one of the best times to implement this, because later on, when you're in the phase of momentum, it would be very, very chaotic and difficult for people to do so.
And Doctor, that's actually the next question. Why is KYC necessary?
Yeah, so this is part of that. KYC is very, very important, as I said, for you guys to be part of a community of people, a growing community of people, a concept that really stays here. It's sustainable. It's long-term. Tomorrow, there's a question. We need to know who you are. Some accounts got hacked in the past. We just need to make sure who you are. And but once you have your NFT, for example, after you have it, we know that you came into this concept through a membership, right? So now,
if I may, Doctor, just to keep it very simple for everyone first, before going into NFTs. So let me make this very, very clear that the KYC is actually for several reasons. The first and most important reason is for compliance and regulatory purposes. For those of you who know, we have struggled in a few jurisdictions where regulators have tried to come and ask us certain questions. And one of the things that we did get blamed for and pointed fingers at was for a lack of KYC. So in order to prevent that from happening and to allow us to carry forward with our plans with a peace of mind, that's the first and most important thing. On top of that, like Dr. Parwiz said, some of the existing products that we have and the new products that are coming both require KYC in order for us to move forward with them. And thirdly, it is very, very important for the company to keep a track of this for security purposes for our internal system. Just like Dr. Parwiz just mentioned, that we had in the past, we experienced some hacks and we experienced this and that. And during that time, we also got taken advantage of because there was no KYC in the system and we didn't have a way to verify the people who were actually requesting stuff. So these are the three main reasons. They all are as important as each other, and everyone in the Validus system, and we've said this for a very long time, but it just got implemented recently, will have to eventually do KYC. So I hope that clarifies that as well in a very, very clear manner, as there was a lot of doubts and questions about this. And if you have anything to add, Dr. Parwiz, feel free.
Just the legal team and compliance team also, their advice is very important. So they advise us, we have to implement. And we see how important this is, moving forward with all the new partnerships and everything. So part of the new ecosystem that we are building, everything needs to be transparent.
Doctor, how long does the KYC process take?
The KYC process right now, because we have a system that it caused a little bit of a glitch and all that. So there is, they're working to fix that. It is a little bit slow, I must admit, until we have a new KYC system implemented after the new year, which will make things a lot easier, just similar to any other company that they use. Even banks use those kind of services that you can automate these KYCs. So right now, we apologize, for all the delays, because there was a system in the back office. You saw some changes. For example, you need to submit a selfie holding the same ID. But because it's the same codes, they cannot fix everything in one go. They are working on this. As soon as we have some news on this, we will, of course, make some announcements towards that. Right now, they are approving KYCs, but it's taking a little bit longer than what it should actually take. So for now, we really appreciate your patience on this, but the team is
Once
fully
this is fixed, doctor, once this
Yeah.
is fixed, let's say in the beginning of the new year, possibly, how long will ideally will the KYC process take?
Ideally, if you have that automated service, the next development that we will have in the company, of course, it should be kind of within 24 to 48 hours or something like that.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, so
Okay,
that will come. Another question is, sorry, let me just cover this because I need to go and then you can continue. One more question is that people are asking if they can do KYC for numerous accounts, for more than one account.
Yes, exactly.
Submitting the same documents. Thanks. Right now, because of that old system that we had, we don't have that luxury. We cannot do that. So unfortunately, you need to submit KYC for each account separately, which makes things a little bit slower, of course, for you, a little bit of hard work. But hopefully, in the new year, again, this is one of the things that part of the new KYC system, this could be somehow implemented, that if you have different accounts, then you can make one submission and you can see everything in one place and it can automatically be implemented. So because these are developments, IT, it involves a lot of things, it can take a little bit of time, but they're working on this and we're hoping for this to be resolved after New Year.
Thank you very much, Dr. Parwiz. Okay. So, Doctor, I think you said you will excuse yourself?
If I may, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very much, Dr. Parwiz. I will continue the call and we will finish. All right, so regarding the KYC, it's another question that's mixed here as well. So let me just clarify this as well. And again, this has been something we've discussed extensively in our corporate calls and tried to inform the Circle of Champions members, the COC members, of the situation, which comes to KYC, the support system, and I'll give you guys the announcement on the support system as well, and some other things. Now, as you know, we have had a very interesting journey with our technical development department, and over these last 2 years, we have tried to switch and upgrade constantly with our tech team. And only recently, back in September, October, did we manage to, really position ourselves in the best possible way, which is with a fully fledged in-house organization that is doing all the tech work at a much higher level than ever before. Now, since then, we already started developing and working on upgrading the entire back office system and even building a more enhanced version, state-of-the-art version from scratch. Now, this actually means, and I know that this may not be relevant to everyone here, but just in case you're interested, we have right now 2 systems that we're growing at the same time. One is the existing systems and the existing system on the back office, the entire system, and secondly is the newly improved version that we're constantly, that is going to change everything. That's going to enhance support, enhance KYC, enhance, many things for you guys, the tickets on the back office, the AI chatbot, the live chat, and the whole team that we're building behind that and all of this. But the realistic timeline for a fully fledged solution, which will be miles ahead of what we have now, is around towards the end of the first quarter of 2024. So we're looking around February, March time. That being said, in January, we are seeing some smaller upgrades which will patch the wound at the moment, so it will help with current situations. Like KYC is a massive priority. The NFT program is a massive priority. Tickets are being worked on. So these are being worked on. However, to see massive improvements and to see a whole new system that is going to, allow us to really reach new levels, that will take, the next couple of months. Now for KYC, just to clarify on the multiple accounts. So if anyone needs to do KYC urgently on multiple accounts, you have to submit them individually. However, in the new year, we will have the functionality to copy the KYC from the main account into sub-accounts, which are under the same name and under the same address. So this will happen. And on this same topic, again, I'm covering a few questions at the same time. On the same topic, when it comes to the support system, I believe a message has gone out or will go out regarding the support system. We've had, of course, a lot of tickets being raised on the back office, in the last few months and even in the last 2 years. And many of those tickets, unfortunately, the system was not good enough, and the back-end infrastructure was not good enough on our side to answer those. But now we have already started radically improving and responding more accurately to the tickets on the back office. So if you have raised a ticket before, please feel free to raise another one. We are working in retrospect, so that means we're from the ones that come in the latest. I believe all the tickets on the back office since the 1st of November have been answered or will be answered over the next few days. We are prioritizing the latest ones. So if you have raised a ticket in the past and it's something urgent, please raise a ticket on your back office again. And we are transitioning more and more into allowing the support system to go through the back office and through the correct channels. And that being said, we also have an AI chatbot being worked on. I know we announced this earlier. We tested a few